part of the map itself.
Oh yeah, like a new mode.
Yeah, like a big flashing red LED next to the red armor. All right, guys, but
starting.
yeah, looks like we're going to be going live here on DM6 Venom versus Falcky, a.k.a. Bird right now, and we've got our eyes on him. He's going to be dropping in for the green armor, making a move over to Mega, and man, I miss this map so much. It is, like, honestly one of my favorite designs. You have the two major items, the red armor and the Mega, at opposite ends of the lowest tier, and at the apex of the map, at the very top, you've got yellow armor. So, you know, it's pretty much your roost, at which point, if you have control of that room, you could decide how to approach and if to approach any of the other items, you know, whether to put pressure on it, whether to just respond and do damage on your opponents as they're making their exit, or just not show up at all and go over to the other side of the map. So having controlled the yellow armor room gives you the choice to pretty much go anywhere else on the map, and, you know, you can force your opponent into any other situation you want. But Bird right now is literally playing the entire map, being everywhere at once. He's able to get 2 frags out of it, but now he's taking a bit of damage, overextending a little bit there, and has to head back on over to yellow armor. It's going to be a bit of a fight for it. Venom's going to be knocked on down once again, but Bird is going to be losing out on not only yellow armor, but opportunities on the red armor as well. So he's able to recover back over to Mega, and a bit of a lost opportunity for Venom there, since Bird doesn't have much else to play with. But no, it looks like Venom is playing the longer game, waiting it out at the yellow armor. Having that middle room is not the best angle to be playing that from, though, so Bird is able to shove him back off there and take control of yellow armor once again. And now Bird is back in the pole position. He's back in control of the map and is able to take red armor at will. So there was an opportunity there for Venom to come back in on the yellow armor, make sure that Bird was going to be having a fight there that he wouldn't be walking away from. So first couple minutes elapsed there, and Falcky with the solid 3-0 lead. And Venom once again making the fight happen at yellow armor, but oh, you got to watch out for the
Blast
poles.
himself.
Those poles are crafty.
They're everywhere.
All right, but a little bit of
really
plasma
like,
coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, and Venom really looking like he's testing Falky a little, seeing what he can get away with. Falky seems like he's not doing very well when he has to chase him for too long. And that's really giving Venom a lot of extra stack to work with.
Yeah, it's a definite opportunity there. I mean, if Venom could get tuned into the fact that Falky is overextending himself in these fights, and, you know, after a fight like this, well, maybe not this one, he's still got a lot of armor left over, but, you know, it takes Falky time to recover back over to yellow armor, and that's the hole that Venom can fill.
Yeah, if he manages to lay out a good trap on a key item, he can, and he times it right, he can trade pretty well.
All right, so Falky dropping back down onto Mega once again. And Mega is usually, you know, the biggest opportunity for you as the down player to, you know, make yourself scarce and get into a better position. It takes longer to get out of Mega health than it does to get out of red armor, and so you generally have enough time to either, you know, set up at yellow, or, you know, head back over to the red armor side of the map and make your play there. So, you know, Bird has been able to, you know, pick everything up at will, but at the same time, Venom's been able to evade pretty effectively here. Ooh, no initial hits from that LG, so Falky's going to be a little bit light on the damage here, making it up with rockets at 1 health, and there's Falky being knocked on down there. Venom getting back up on the board, or at least getting back up to 0 anyway. Falky's able to take red armor off the spawn. But taking a look here at Venom now, definitely has a lot to show at this point. Mega's going to be up. He doesn't have timing on it. He heard the pickup, though, so he knows that Bird's going to be making an exit here. He's only got green armor to play with, though, so 3 seconds to yellow armor. He should have timing on it here. He fought so hard for the last one. And yeah, again, Falky a little bit late on it, yeah.
I mean, he really makes his presence known when he's in a really high advantage, but he just takes a little bit longer to recover from a fight.
But yeah, the damage that he's dealt out, making it a little bit more tricky for Venom. I don't think he has timing on that red armor. But there's Falky waiting for him at the yellow armor coming out of the teleport. Venom's going to be entering a world of pain and getting knocked down there once again. So Mega taken away. Venom had the audible key there. And red armor as well. So this is a fully stacked Falky to deal with. And Venom is very light on weapons. As important as Yellow Armor is, it's not a great place to spawn.
No, you don't want to sit there and wait for the LG. Venom gets his eyes on Birdie, and Bird actually spawns in behind out from the teleporter.
Holy
And
crap.
they trade a kill.
Yeah, forcing that into a trade is actually a pretty big win for Venom, but the spawns are kind of awkward. No! Wow, Falcky coming around and having priority on the red armor, but misses the pickup. Wow, were the clip boxes on items reduced yet again?
No, they weren't, but it seems like it.
All right, so that's a huge opportunity for Venom. He gets it all knocked off there. A freebie
Yeah.
like that doesn't usually last that long, but, you know, what is Venom doing with it? Well, he wasn't able to turn it back into control of Yellow Armor. After that red armor, he was so eager, he was so excited to have it, that he thought it turned him into God there for a little second. Not quite.
Yeah, he almost had a really easy follow-up, but Birdie, too crafty.
All right, so Venom coming back into Yellow Armor. Oh, wow. And he wasn't able to deny the push-up from Falcky there. He had the position for it, he just didn't have any of the hits, and Yellow Armor spawned up right behind him just as Falcky was making his move, so that was a fight that Venom could have paced out and controlled the distance on a little bit more. But that'll make it 0-on-7 here. Gonna keep my eye on Venom, though. There's a lot for him to pick up at this point.
A good rocket.
And now they both show up early, oddly enough. He has no EB to play with from down here, though.
I don't think he knows about Mega, but he's gonna get a red.
I don't think he's picked up a Mega yet. So 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Venom yet to get a frag back up on the board. He's got a bit to play with at the moment, though. He's got the big 3 rockets, LG and EB. But he's not really putting any pressure on Falcky here. So Red Armor's going to be coming back up. Should be able to force this fight. Oh no, it's going to be a rocket bounce from Falcky, denying Venom that pickup and putting him in a world of hurt. Oh, as he comes out of the teleporter, he wanted the chase, he wanted the fight, and he got exactly what he wanted. Well, everything that is except the frag. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, Falky's able to convert that very quickly into another frag. And yeah, that should be game right there with a couple minutes left to spare, but it goes to show how precarious the balance on DM6 is. I mean, it's a map that can shift for or against your favor very, very quickly.
Yeah, and even when Venom did get a few stray armors, I mean, Falcky played it pretty well.
Oof. Good work with these grenades, but not really getting too much out of it.
Yeah, Venom knows it's time to make something happen, no matter what.
But it does underline the fact that, you know, off of each spawn, Venom has taken a significant amount of time to become relevant to the fight. Oof. Nice. And missing some of these megas, you know, just isn't helping, of course. It gives him the early setup on Yellow Armor, but so far he hasn't been able to really turn that into something useful for him. But it is nice seeing DM6 again.
Yeah, this map is good.
Again, it's coming in fresh for me. I know you guys played it in Cup 8. What was the turnout for that, by the way?
Turnout was very similar. I think we had like 24, 25 people.
I don't know.
Also, consistent signups. Although, always a new face, and I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it just makes me really wonder what things are going to look like after the Steam launch. Because I think the biggest challenge there will be keeping everybody who checks it out of idle curiosity.
Yeah, I hope there's a good diversity of game type servers.
Oh yeah.
When that happens, because there's some fun custom stuff out there.
I was really surprised that bomb didn't do what I thought it would. Because I think it's actually a pretty well matched game type. It just isn't Counter-Strike enough, I suppose.
It's so fast paced
for
that game type, and people like it, but no, organizing cups for it is a little tougher.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. So he's calling it there. So 13 on it, -1. GG indeed. Falcky taking that first map right there on DM6. We'll be going into second round here in just a moment. And Falky's complaining about his sensitivity. Oh,
Like you know what? I really liked Quake Wars.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I think for like spectator purposes, nothing was much prettier than Quake Wars. Just all the epic shit going on.
Hey, I still believe in splash damage, even though Brink didn't go their way.
Yeah, yeah. I personally really enjoyed Brink, but you know I can see why the public didn't. So my biggest question is kind of like the same question I asked about Warsaw. It's like, okay, let's assume that the game is technically perfect. Now what? All these other challenges come over. But yeah, anyway, guys, we're going live here with Venom and Falky in our second round here. And we're going to be following Falky out of the gate, following up with Venom. Oh, man, Venom just wanted to follow Falky to the Mega Health, but he wasn't able to get even that far.
That's not he really wants an Electrobolt. This is Venom's pick, and I'm sure he's got some ideas. This is not a very common map.
Well, he better have ideas now. He lost out on both Mega and Red Armor.
I mean, he really wanted that Electrobolt. Maybe he's going to make something happen.
He's got it in 4 shots, but now he's got Rocket Launcher as well to play a little bit defensively with. He's got a couple shards. Hopefully he can, you know, get an order magnitude more armor with the green armor. But it won't help too much against the LG and EB coming from Falky. Yeah, Rocket Launcher room is going to be a little bit dangerous for him coming in on that yellow armor. He's not going to be able to get that pickup, and another frag knocked off him there. He's able to come back over the top, grab away that plasma, get the EB as well. Mega's still a long way off, though, so this is really not a fight to stick your foot into. But he's, oh my god, able to get out of there with 5 health and 3 EB shots for free. Oh my god, even if he doesn't get a frag here, this is a huge equalizer for him.
Get out the plasma.
Where's that last shot at? Oh, he wasn't able to quite make it, but he's able to push that into a grab of Mega, convert that over to yellow, and Red's going to be up, but he's going for rockets first and hoping maybe to catch Falky on the exit. Now he's a little bit late on that. He goes in for the wrong drop, and looks like he completely screwed up the timing there, so now he's looking for a fight that just isn't going to be happening here. Yeah, when he broke off in the yellow armor room, I was thinking that, all right, he knows that red armor just got picked up. He's going to try to catch Falky on the exit. No, he completely lost out that timing, so all of that opportunity is kind of circling the drain right now. But he's able to get that
great positioning after that fight, too. Like, he stacked up instantly. Oh, but great plasma by Falky, and actually gets the kill. 8 health left. So Venom's actually doing a lot of damage in these fights. I mean, if that's a lot different than the first one.
So Mega once again taken away by Venom, so another opportunity there. Bird's going to be fairly low here, even with the red armor pickup. He's going to be down at the bottom of the map. He should be throwing off enough noise for Venom to get the idea. And here it comes in with the plasma. Nice rocket. One more follow-up will do it. Not quite that one, and Falky's going to be exiting with a bit of plasma. And oh, so cheeky from him. So ballsy coming back up that jump pad. But look at the escape he's been able to make, converting that over to yellow armor and rocket launcher, and finally able to make that frag. Wow, Venom just cannot push Falky over. I'm feeling for the guy. So 4-on-1, 3 minutes knocked off the clock. We've seen Venom pick up so many items and have so many opportunities just to force Falky into the dirt, and it just hasn't been paying off for him at all. So 1 more second to red armor. And we have Venom coming down the chute, opening himself up to a lot of damage, but still getting that pickup. And oh, that last rocket had his name on it. Falky coming back through for Mega Room. Coming in low, though. Interesting. He wants to kind of evade a fight, come back through the teleporter, come back up high. Pretty good timing, and he ends up eating a rail for his trouble. But there's the Mega pickup. So, wait, why a Mega pickup for Falky? There's no reason for Venom not to be there. Interesting.
I don't know. I think Venom assumes Falky is way more in the lead than he actually is. He is doing a lot of damage in these fights. He's winning almost every one of them, but he just doesn't capitalize. And now gets pushed away by Falky. Falky not going for the chase. Not through the teleporter anyway.
Yeah, it comes back in the other side and ends up pulling that one up. 5-on-1 now. But Red Armor's going to be up. Falky's going to be making a move in, but a little bit late. Venom's able to pick it up off the spawn. What weapons does he have, though? He's got rockets in hand. Needs to make the hits, though, and jeez. It's not going to be able to push it over. So every opportunity for Venom is available here. Like, every fight starts out with Venom, like, with a significant advantage, I want to say. This doesn't go his way. Must be his Friday the 13th. Nice Plasma. Holy crap, Plasma. But it looks like Falky's getting a little bit cheeky there. Maybe a little too cheeky. He's assuming that last Plasma would do it.
Well.
Yeah. So Red Armor's up in another second. Falky with 32 health. I mean, not even Falky would want to come in on that, right? Well, it comes around the corner, gets
rocket.
knocked on down with the direct rocket. His armor barely keeping him alive. So now Venom knows that, all right, I've got the pickup for Red. I've solidly got hits on Falky. Should be able to make something happen now, right? One would think. But it's not quite going that way. Falky's able to escape back up top. Grab a little bit more green armor. And 2 seconds to Red. I mean, he had the last pickup. Where is Venom now? Oh, he comes in a little bit late. Too late to even do any real damage. He's able to get back up the stairs, but the LG from Falky is going to have his name on it.
Yeah, Falky's just in complete control. He knows exactly when everything is up.
And even though this isn't the same Warsaw that is, control every item all the time and have exact perfect timing on everything, you don't exactly need that as much. It's still a very tight margin of error, and it's a margin that Venom is being punished by every time.
Oh yeah, I mean, if the fights are as equal as in this game, I mean, if you get all the items too, you're going to come out on top.
Oh. Uh-oh. That was a little harsh.
Little double tap there.
That's another RA pickup from Falky there. And yeah, Venom comes in a little bit late, and that jump pad's not going to be the best escape option. Even though Falky's gotten away with it in this match like 3 times. So he's able to maintain area control there, get the pickup for Mega, and find Venom right at the yellow armor. Venom trying to come down the poop chute and make his escape there, and he's barely able to make it. Oh, pixel rockets. So I think it's fair to say that that Falky's well warmed up for the next few rounds here. Should be able to see him go pretty far.
Yeah, I mean, he might play against Leshka. Leshka did really good last cup. Oh, he will actually play against Leshka next. Leshka already beaten his opponent, Orbit.
Except my only concern is that, there have been very real opportunities for Venom to turn this back around, and while they haven't paid off, the fact that holes are there, is going to be something that could be a problem for Falky in later rounds.
Yeah, no, I think the real problem was his control was a little weak. And Falky really, he really took all the opportunities that Venom gave him. Make sure he gets all the pickups when he needs them.
So now with just a couple of minutes left, yeah, this is still essentially garbage time. 14-on-1. Very one-sided play out here. But still, I want to commend, Venom's playthrough. He just wasn't able to have the follow-up.
Yeah, how many times do you see someone down by that much stack actually do a lot of damage?
Well, Falky did the same
thing. He was
thing.
Gonna win them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Falky with 5 health would finish off the frag. And maybe that's the other factor is that with damage dealt out like that, you need to be able to turn it back around off of your respawn fairly quickly. You need to be able to grab a weapon and push them over before they stack back up. We didn't exactly see that either.
It's easy to kind of lose your pacing as soon as you get killed.
But it looks like Venom is going to be playing it on out, not wanting to give up a second of this fight against Falcky. But it looks like, yeah, he is losing the will to live a little bit and is giving up a few more frags. So it's going to, you know, inflate our score a little bit. But remember that this is not exactly a 20 frag game. More like 10, I would say. Lol, nades. Death pancakes.
Ultimate frisbee.
Yeah. And then BS shots like that. Anyway, guys, there we go. 19-on-1. Very good game indeed. Falcky will be moving forward in Sparta Duel Cup number 9 against Venom, dropping him down to the lower bracket.